Hi, I'm Juan Martinez, and this is Hard Work, More Money.
Ask for money and get advice. Ask for advice, get money twice. I'm from the dirty, but that Chico nice. Y'all call it a moment, I call it life.
Today I want to talk to you about knowing your outcome, all right? So, meaning understanding what you're trying to accomplish on a daily basis. Working with purpose, right? Working with purpose. We work hard, but are you working with purpose? Too many salespeople go out and do their sales and just do it, right? They just do it because they're supposed to do it. They do it because they're getting paid to do sales, right? And then you also have realtors in the business that are just waiting for something to happen. They're not only are they not going out and finding the business, but they're not working with purpose. Now, most of you, if not all of you, work on finding business every day. So that part, I think you have it down. The other part to that is working with purpose, right? Knowing what you are trying to accomplish each day. There's 3 ways of creating business. Number 1 is waiting for it, 2 is buying it, and then number 3 is going out and finding the business. So you're supposed to go out and find the business every day, right? Yeah. Okay. And for the most part, you guys are going out and doing it every day because I know that you do. What I'm saying today is this. When you're out finding business, do it with purpose, okay? Know what type of outcome is it that you want to have when you are prospecting and trying to accomplish what you're doing every day. So when you're getting on the phones, are you getting on because of habit? Are you getting on the phone because you're just supposed to do it? You know that's part of your schedule? Are you doing it because there's an outcome that you are trying to achieve? Think about it. I went through this for many years, okay? Are you crystal clear on what you're trying to accomplish every day that you walk into this office? If your goal each day is to hit 50 contacts, okay, you're probably going to achieve that goal. If you're not achieving that, that's an issue in itself, okay? If your goal is to be on the phones for 2 hours or 3 hours a day, you're probably going to achieve it and do it, right? If your goal each day is to be on a listing appointment and you're super clear that that is what you're trying to accomplish, it is going to happen. Think about that. I prospected for years, focused on contacts. Then I focused on hours. But my real focus should have been being on listing presentations every day. And I got to a point where I was focused on having 3 listing presentations every single day. Now I walk through those doors knowing exactly and specifically what I'm trying to accomplish. Do you know what you're trying to accomplish when you come through these doors every day? Do you know that one thing that you're trying to accomplish? Okay? You role play. When you know what your specific thing is and what your outcome is going to be, you're going to role play with more focus. You're going to prospect with more intensity. Okay? I listen better when I do lead follow-up. When I know what my purpose is every day, that one thing, okay, and let's just say it's taking a listing or going on that listing presentation, now things change. Those daily activities that I do, they have a complete turnaround, right? Now the focus on prospecting is not just to hit the contact, it's to get that motivated seller and set that appointment for today or tomorrow. My lead follow-up becomes better and stronger. I dress up or get suited up for that daily listing presentation, right? If you don't dress for that powerful listing presentation that you're going to have today, guess what the outcome is? No listing presentation, right? Do you dress to show up every day knowing that you're going to present to somebody? And what if you knew that you were going to compete against 2 or 3, 4 other agents for that listing appointment? Would it change the way that you look, right? See, if you're clear on your outcome, there won't be any challenges with that. There's a mental shift when you're clear on what you're trying to accomplish. There's a book called The Power of Now. Can't remember the author's name. I don't suggest to read because it's too long and it's boring. But there's a good, message in there. It talks about being in the moment and being in the zone. Okay? Nothing else matters. The power of now. And when you know your outcome, you can achieve great things, right? When you're crystal clear on that outcome, you can achieve great things. Let me give you a quick example. This morning, Leslie and Ace, I'm sure they're not here. Okay, he sent me a picture of him and Ace. It's, you know, it's nighttime. It's 4:30 in the morning. He texted me, and they're outdoor hanging, you know, this morning, putting out postcards, putting out the doors. They're obviously not knocking because they're not going to get good leads doing that at 4:30 in the morning. They're out there placing cards on the door, and that is a very proactive approach of doing business, okay? And I'm super proud of them. And as long as they are consistent and they are clear on what the outcome is of what they're doing, they're going to have incredible results, okay? So how do they control that? Consistency of doing it, right? Doing it every day or however many hours a week that they do it. The message on the card, what are they trying to achieve by putting a card out? Do they want buyer calls? Do they want seller calls? Is the message clear? Does a prospect see that and really not know what the message is, right? So being crystal clear on the outcome, the message has to be right. These are thought processes that you have to go through to make sure that you achieve your outcome. The call to action on the card. Answering the call when it comes. I could put thousands of cards out each week, but if I never answer my phone, I'm not going to have the ability to convert the call, right? Converting the call. How strong am I going to be when that call comes in and I convert it, right? Which Noerai is very good at. Qualifying for motivation, right? I'm on that phone, I'm qualifying, pre-qualifying before I go out on that listing appointment. Doing a powerful presentation. I know what my outcome is. I put the cards out. I do all these things. I'm going to present powerfully. I'm going to take the listing. Noe, I'll mention him because he door knocks and we're talking about door hanging. He's probably at a 95% listing appointment to listing taken ratio, okay, from what he does. He's clear on what he's trying to accomplish. Pricing the property. Noah's very clear on pricing the property. He sold 8 listings last month. He's clear on what he's trying to accomplish, okay? That's working with purpose, and that's knowing what your outcome is. So if Ace and Leslie does that, right, with their cards and everything I mentioned, then they're going to get the results that they want. If it's just passing the card out, okay, and not doing anything else, is it going to work?
No.
Probably not. You'll get some results, you'll get some, but if you're not clear on your outcome, the results aren't going to happen. So how many times I hear, hey, the cold calling isn't working, the expireds aren't working, everybody else is calling expireds, and you hear all that stuff. Listen, when you're focused on the outcome, anything will work. Anything will work, okay? So, do you know what your purpose is every day? Do you come in through the doors knowing specifically what you're trying to accomplish? Or are you going through the daily motions? I don't know. Do you know what your outcome is each day? What is it specifically that you want? Do you know it? Think about it. Do you know what your outcome is every day in this business? And do you know how you're going to create this outcome? So I know what I want. I want to take 1 listing a day. I want to be in 1 presentation every day. So then how are you going to create that? You probably need to spend 3 to 6 hours a day to achieve that 1 listing presentation or 1 buyer presentation. So start thinking about this. You have full control of your career. You guys are in full control. It's 100% up to you, okay? And it's 100% up to you on how much money you earn in this business. It is on you. We'll provide the blueprints, we'll provide the plans, we'll support you 100%. But it's 100% on you. Get a powerful week. Thank you.
Ask for money and get advice. Ask for advice, get money twice.